Hughes, that's my son. And and I'm a regional consultant. My husband and I are in the business together, trying to work the business, learn more about the business so that we can explain it. This is my retirement business. And we're gonna work this business so that, you know, it fills in for our retirement, that, we wanna enjoy.
It's your next stage of life.
Oh, yeah.
Retirement sounds so.
Well, it is good, girl.
Oh, I thought that was it. Sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm Mike Sims. I'm a regional consultant, and I'm actually using this as a vehicle to come off the road.
Yes.
Trying to drive those semis for the last 14, going on 15 years, and also as a vehicle to fund my daughter's college education.
Awesome. Awesome. Yes, yes.
I'm Darius. I came with my uncle Michael. I wanted to figure out, you know, how many opportunities, and it's a place for me.
Yes, sir.
My curiosity was, once I seen, you know, how many people do you know use electricity and natural gas? I mean, now that you live off grid, everybody needs it. I can use this as a tool to help create, you know, my own business.
Absolutely.
You know? Right now I'm studying to get a Michigan Builders Contractors license.
Awesome.
And pretty much, I think that'd be a big help.
Absolutely.
Big help.
Yes, sir.
Technology changing everything.
Amen.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
make some money.
Welcome. Welcome. Go ahead.
I guess I should come in the room.
Come on in. Come on in the room. Yes.
I'm Annie Cotton. I'm a regional consultant with Ambit Energy. I started out with so many whys. I guess the overall why is because I have big dreams, and this is a string for me to achieve everything else that I want to do.
Awesome. Well, give yourselves a hand. Really quick, my name is Jacob Hughes. I am the senior consultant here with Ambit Energy. We like to kind of affectionately call ourselves kingdom builders because we want to build our communities. We want to help put businesses in people's hands. We have a this is a $1.5 billion business. This is won many awards. The fastest growing independent company in the country right now. J.D. Power and Associates have won many awards with them. This is a very reputable company that deals with a resource that people use every single day. Warren Buffett said that the way to transition, the way to receive the money, the way where the money is with electric and energy. We're dealing literally with the largest wealth redistribution, the wealth shift in the history of America right now. This shift is like 10 times the shift that happened with the cell phone deregulation. I know a lot of you are familiar with deregulation, and we already talked about it, but deregulation basically is energy monopolies broken up. Energy monopolies broken up. Federally mandated deregulation. Deregulation that is put into law that allows a smaller energy company to offer services to the consumer, which breaks up energy monopolies. This is why this particular business is possible, and that's, you know, the biggest thing that I can, you know, to be a part of this right now is amazing. You're with the top company, independent company in the country, and connecting with us, you're literally with the fastest growing, largest team in the country at this particular moment. Ambit Energy is the company that really is something that you really want to connect with. Started by Chris and Jared Thompson. If you're Jared Thompson Jr., if you're familiar with his family, they started the 7-Elevens. How many people have been to 7-Eleven? Bought a Slurpee up in there. Chris Slurpee nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And you can scroll up a little bit. You know, it's that. You know, it's, you know, you're a part of a company that has a firm foundation. You can scroll up a little bit more. So I heard a little bit of the whys with Annie. I heard a little bit of the whys with, man, what's your name one more time? Darius. tell me a retirement. Somebody else, tell me a why. Yeah, tell me a why. College, absolutely. What about you, CJ? What's your why?
Family, college, you know, being able, kind of like you said, to send your daughters to college. I want to be able to put my siblings and my cousins through college as well. So
Yeah.
that was a big one.
So everybody in here has a reason why they're here today. And I want you to allow that why to fuel your focus when it comes to this business. There's exponential growth potential from a financial standpoint in this business. This will allow you to achieve the goals that you have. And I have had, with most of you, intimate conversations about your whys. I've had conversations with CJ. I've had conversations with Brian. Me and Mike have had conversations. So we talked about the whys. You want to be off your job. You really want this to really sustain you as far as a business. This actually could do that. I've talked to Clinton and Chandra. I've talked to my parents. We've had conversations. The key is to strategize this business to where it makes sense. Because if you can get it to a place where it makes sense, there's sustainability in that. There's sustainability in this business. Scroll up. So you can see right here, and as my man Darius was talking about, everybody uses energy, right? Everybody uses gas and electric. But right now, the current market share is less than 3%, meaning right now, less than 3% of Americans know about this particular business. You know what that means, right? It's wide open market, ground floor. Let me give you another perspective about this being the ground floor. How many people know about the cell phone deregulation? Raise your hand. What happened when you realized, right, that I could pull from AT&T towers, I can go to a smaller company like Cricket and pay less and get the same service? What happened?
Go to Cricket.
You went over to Cricket, right? You went over to Motorola Wireless. You went over to those smaller companies. This is what's happening with gas and electric. Everybody all around the country and outside of the country, like Canada and Japan, are realizing, hey, I don't have to pay all of this money for this high gas and electric prices. Let me transition down to a smaller company and get the same service. It's like you got, and I love when you said that to me yesterday, when you said that, Clinton, yesterday, because you used it. Say you at a BP gas station that costs $2.25, and you see a Citgo gas station across the street for $2. Which gas station are you going to? You going to the $2 gas station. This is the same thing with this service. You have the same service with a cheaper price. Go up a little bit. Go up. Keep going. I don't know if this is gonna go up, but I'm just kind of talking. Okay, here it comes. So one of the mottos with our particular company is never sacrifice integrity for growth. I'm gonna talk about the customer side of this business real quick. So I'm gonna tell you what is so great about being a customer with Ambit Energy. What is the amazing thing? Why are people all around this city, why are people around the country getting so excited about Ambit Energy? What is it about this particular company? Because let's keep it real. There are other energy companies that are trying to cash in on this deregulated market. Every time a deregulated market happens, other energy companies come in to try to come in on the market. What is so great about Ambit Energy here, specifically in this area? First of all, deregulation is only affects us in the gas. What is the major monopoly gas company in this area? NIPSCO. NIPSCO is a major energy monopoly, but NIPSCO has this program that allows Ambit to come in called the Choice Supplier Program. Meaning, by law, NIPSCO has to provide other energy options for the consumer. Now, here's the other piece with NIPSCO. NIPSCO, we have a partnership with NIPSCO, but sometimes they don't want you to know, about what's going on. But if you go on their website, you'll be able to see that Ambit is an option to provide you services, supply through the gas. You go on the website, you can see Ambit Energy. You also see other energy companies being offered as a choice provider through NIPSCO. But the amazing thing about Ambit Energy, and I'm gonna just break all three things down, well, four things down. With Ambit Energy, switching out to our supply and our services is free of charge. So it's free. There are no monthly fees, and there are no termination fees. What is the great thing about that? It's no fee to sign up, no monthly fees, no fee to disconnect from. That means that to transition into our service, it costs you nothing. To be a part of our service, it costs you nothing. And to disconnect from our services, it costs you nothing. So this means it's risk-free, and there's no way that your bill will balloon up if you try to disconnect from our services. With other energy companies, there are termination fees, there are fees to disconnect, and there are monthly fees. With our service, it's zero. That is the partnership that we have developed with NIPSCO. You can keep on scrolling up. Competitive rates, yep, free in. So, stop right there. So, the other thing is, with our service, to become a customer, we also gift you a free 3-day, 2-night stay at over 60 hotels around the country. As a customer, just to be a part of our program, our free program with no termination fees, no sign-up fees, no monthly fees, we also gift you a free 3-day, 2-night stay at over 60 hotels around the country. How many people you know need that? How many people? Y'all know people that need that? I know people. I have some. So we're gifting you that. On top of that, when you become a part of our company, you also get rewards points to go towards another trip. But this time, it's not just a free hotel stay. It's paying for your plane and your flight. Just for paying your bill. Just for paying your bill. On top of that, and the last but not least, if you are a customer that says, I love this service that you're providing me, this cheap service, this free service, you say you love it, you go and tell Sally Sue, like our apostles say, Fluky and Shuki over here, you go to James, John, Jingleheimer, and Smith. If you go tell them, you tell 15 people about this service, you refer 15 people, then your gas becomes free every single month. I like that, sir. I mean, it's solidified. So from the customer end, as a customer, this is a no-brainer for me. This is a no-brainer. Here in South Bend, so if you do get 15 customers, they send you, since NIPSCO is the incumbent, they send you a check in the amount of what the bill is. So it's money. So, you know, I always say you could pay your bill, or you could go to Red Lobster. Crab legs, you know what I'm saying? I know you love them. Yeah.
You take him in today to get some. I said it every Saturday. He just take him.
Crab legs, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so look, check this out. At the end of the day, it's a no-brainer to be in a business, in a company like this. When I first came into business, you know, I didn't see it at first. You know, a lot of y'all are a lot better than me coming into this business. I'm just gonna be honest. When y'all came into business, y'all saw it. I didn't see it. But when I saw it, man, I ran. Because at the end of the day, from the customer end, you're saving 7 to 10%, actually 12%. It's free. You get a free 3-day, 2-night stay. You get rewards points, and I could get free gas. Bottom line, the best company to be connected to. You can scroll up. So from the customer end, it's a no-brainer. Let's talk about the business side of this company. The business side, because how many of y'all know people that could benefit from this service? Raise your hand. Everybody could benefit from this service. So if you know people, at the end of the day, this is something that you want to tell people about. So now let's talk about becoming a consultant. It's a one-time $75 investment, one time, plus a $26 a month website fee that pays for your power zone and over $3.3 million of technological services that is gifted to you because of running your business. So $75 one time, $26 a month, 10160, scroll up. Okay, so let's keep on growing. So in this business, you do two simple things. This is all you do. No matter what promotional level you get on, no matter where you're at, the two things, and to be honest with you, there's many facets to this. this is a business. You know, it's simple, but it's not easy. You have to learn how to effectively and efficiently do these two things. There's a system on how you do these two things, and if you can become really, really good at